Sometimes when I'm rendering, I want to create a new version of what I'm rendering and save everything in a new folder. But by default, Redshift doesn't give us the ability to do that, so I'd recommend just going in there and changing the parameter interface so that we have the option to do this. So I'm just going to click our icon here. That's going to change or add our Redshift ROP in here. And you can see that I have some settings that you probably don't have, basically just this version. So if I go up to the edit parameter interface, we can just drag over really whatever we want, but I'm just dragging over an integer and I'm naming that to version. And then we click apply and accept. And then we would need to click on this version. We'll right click, copy parameter, come over to this output, and then we're going to edit this to whatever you want. But for me, I just got rid of the hip name because I don't want that in the file name. I don't really care. And then I wanted to create a new folder, so I did a backslash with a V, and then we would right click and paste relative references, and that gives us this version thing here, the little string. And when we click render to disk now, if I bring over my folder that has our render, or for our hip, we have a new folder here. And if I drag that back over, we up the version number, click render to disk again, bring this back over, you see we have another folder, and all of our files would be contained in here if we had multiple things rendering out. So like our different frame numbers, or if we just had multiple AOVs. So all that would be contained in that folder. Makes it a little bit easier to keep things organized. I definitely would recommend doing this. That way you don't have to go through and manually, set it up yourself. And then you can just come up to this little icon and save as a preset, or you can save it as your permanent defaults. So if you save it as your permanent defaults like I have, when we click that again, it's going to just have all of our settings saved just like we want. So hopefully this helped you out, save you a little bit of time. I do have a bunch of other videos on Houdini and Redshift, so if you want to learn more about those, make sure to check those out. I do also have some stuff on Octane, Cinema 4D, and Clarice as well. So if you're interested in any of that, make sure you guys check those out as well. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and have a good day.